Coaches from around the world are coming together for a clinic right here in the country this weekend. And here to tell us more about the World Hoops Clinic 2.0 are four of the coaches who will share their expertise to local skippers. We have three of the four right now. Welcome to Sports Desk, Andrea Mazzon, Vasilis, Fragkias, and Erturul, Erdowan. Good morning, gentlemen, and welcome to Sports Desk on CNN Philippines.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming over. Okay, the World Hoops Clinic 2.0 happens tomorrow already until Sunday. And what got you interested? Because you three coaches are well-renowned, are world-renowned coaches. You coach in Europe, in Istanbul, and what made you decide, okay, I will come here to the Philippines, I will share what I know as a coach? Because last night, Coach Paul Henare was here, and he said that he's here because of his connection with Coach Tab Baldwin. Is it the same, Coach Andrea?
Yeah, absolutely, it's the same. I knew Tab, and he gave me the opportunity. I love to share opinion and see different culture, and it's going to be something huge for everybody.
How did you get to know Coach Tab?
I mean, you know, when I coach in the States also, I work also for 76ers. You know, when you coach all over the world, you met people. It's a typical connection, and he was so kind with me and with all of us.
Yeah.
And it's going to be really fun.
Great guy, Coach Tab Baldwin is. Coach Vasilis, is it the same? And how did you get to meet Coach Tab? Because you're Greek, but you're the national team head coach of Qatar.
Yes, but Coach Baldwin, as you know, is married with a Greek woman.
That's right.
You have a lot of connection. This is important. Coach Baldwin, for me, is a tale for the legend from this area. Works many years in Asia. Works a couple of years ago, many years ago in Greece. And of course, we come here because his experience also for us to share it, as Coach Mazzon says before, our knowledge with the other coaches.
So one call from Coach Tab Baldwin, you come right away to the Philippines and help him. Coach Erturul, because you're coaching now in Istanbul in Turkey in the IBB League and also the national team of Turkey. What made you decide? Like just Coach Tab calling you and you want to help out? Same with Coach Andrea and
Yes.
Coach Vasilis?
Tab called me and he was working for some teams in Turkey 12 years ago. Since then, you know, we are friends and we are really close. We're sharing ideas about basketball. And the second reason, I never been in here. I would like to see Manila and I would like to see Philippines basketball because I heard a lot of good you know, stuff about Philippine basketball. They are improving, and I would like to, you know, see, and I would like to get some information about the basketball of Philippines.
Yeah, basketball is the #1 sport here in the country. A few weeks ago, Willie Cauley-Stein of the Sacramento Kings, he was in awe of seeing all these courts in all the streets here in the Philippines. So I'm looking at the itinerary for the World Hoops Clinic 2.0. There's a lot from June 1 to June 3. Tell us more about what you guys specifically will be talking about, Coach Andrea.
I start the clinic day 1 tomorrow at 2 o'clock. I'm going to start with the idea how to open the floor, to spread the floor and transition game, whereas is the new tendency of the game. So I want to really explore this and share opinion with local coaches. And this is really my main target for Friday. My second session is going to be kind of a little bit different, but let's say that we're going to be focused for tomorrow. That is really the main target for me.
This is really important for you to share that, especially the way you coach the game of basketball to these coaches that you will get to meet in the clinic, correct? The way to spread the floor.
Absolutely, and I think we're going to get things out of those coaches as well. Because you know, when you mix cultures, I mean, that's the best part of the game. You know, you really improve your game and you improve yourself.
Coach Vasilis, how about you, Coach Andreas, on day 1? Also, you, session 5, if I'm not mistaken, building a man-to-man defensive system. Is that your bread and butter?
Yes. First of all, man-to-man, as you know, for Europeans, the emphasis for us is more to defense. I know it's a big difference than basketball in Philippines, because Philippines likes to play the game up and down. In up tempo, it's like run and gun. In Europe, you try to start everything from defense. So you have opportunity tomorrow to start to talk with the coaches how to build the defense from 1 player till to 5.
That's awesome. you know, you're right, because sometimes defense is being neglected, especially at man-to-man defense. Your man just leaves you here in the Philippines, and they will learn a lot from Coach Vasilis. Now, how about you, Coach Erturul? Zone offenses and breaking the press is what you will discuss on the third day.
Actually, first, pick and roll defense.
Pick and roll defense, okay, okay.
Actually, it's, you know, completed Coach Vasilis, and we have a lot of pick and roll offenses in Europe. Actually, I don't like to play pick and roll most of the time because I believe in that, you know, we lost a lot of skills about passing and off the pick situations. But nowadays, it's really, you know, important how to defend pick and roll, and I would like to share my ideas as simple as I can with the coaches in here. And the next subject for me is zone offense and the press break. I would like to show very common offenses in Europe, and especially in Turkish league, and a couple of, you know, simple details about the press break.
Coach Andrea, you coach in Italy, Liga A, Russia, First Division, Baltic League. The European style of play is really different, and how will you be able to incorporate it to how the Filipinos play?
Well, I think basketball is different, yes, but I also really deeply believe that we got to adjust from the player that we coach. So good coaches always adjust from players. So I'm not gonna say like in one country you play one way, in the other country you play in the other way. I think we should, you know, really, as I say once again, like mix different kind of philosophy. So I think that we can really give a lot about, you know, our European way of thinking, international way of thinking in Philippines. Because the way that we control sometimes the game, the way that we take care of possession, the way that we think like turnovers is like one of the biggest mistakes in the world, the way that we really take care of the ball is gonna be really important for each one of coaches that's gonna, you know, pick up stuff from us.
Coach Vasilis, how about you in your 26 years of coaching? You've seen all the kinds of offenses and defenses in Europe, in Qatar. How will you be able to incorporate or that the way the Filipinos play this for the basketball?
First of all, basketball is the same in all the world. Has 2 baskets, 1 court, 5 against 5. So I agree 100% with Coach Mazzon. Coaches must do adjustment with the players. For example, I know Filipinos is not so big guys like Americans or Europe. So you must to be faster, you must to run the floor faster than the other countries. In Europe, the philosophy is to stay more focused to the strategy. In Filipinos, I know because I play in the past 2-3 times against the national team Gilas from Philippines, running the game better than the other countries. They play more physical. They love to shot 3-point shot. In Europe now, you try to play more close to 1 against 1, low post game, pressure more differences, different basketball, but remain basketball.
Okay, Coach Erdowan, I will go to you later, but we're not done with these coaches just yet. We're going to stop the clock for a bit. Later, we find out who they think will win the NBA Finals. This is Sports Desk on CNN Philippines. Keep it here. And we still have with us international coaches Andrea Mazzon, Vasilis Fragkias, and Erturul Erdowan. And of course, the NBA Finals begins tomorrow. I know you're laughing, Coach Erturul. It's the Golden State Warriors and the Cleveland Cavaliers, gentlemen, for the 4th year in a row. What do you guys think quickly, Coach Andrea? Is it LeBron and the Cavs, or is it the super team, the Golden State Warriors again?
I would say super team. 4-2, 4-1, super team.
So maybe in 5 or 6 games?
Yeah.
Why do you think so?
Because what I did, you know, in a Game 7 with Warriors, with Houston was incredible. They just stay there. I mean, they just so calm. They play under control. They knew they were going to get the game. So they feel like, okay, we only 2 games behind, you know, and no problem. They just play calm, and they got some mental strength that is it's difficult to overcome.
And I can see the way you say it. It's just this team is so strong. Probably one of will go down one of the greatest teams in this generation. How about you, Coach Vasilis?
It's a very tough finals for both of the teams, but I prefer LeBron James.
So you prefer LeBron James?
I prefer
Do you think LeBron James will win it?
Yes. It's about 4-2, 4-3, but
Wow.
I believe LeBron win this championship. Because
Cleveland will.
It deserve it. Play alone all the year. Play alone, and nobody believes to Cavaliers this year. And this guy tried to prove can play one against everybody.
Okay, and how about you lastly, Coach Erturul?
I think Golden State. I agree with Coach Mazzon 4-2 because of this final round is too long, and I don't believe that LeBron is going to play 7 games like this. So it's not easy, and team effort is very important, and the mental strength is very important. So I believe in that Golden State 4-2.
Andre, please remember, it's 2 against me.
Okay.
2-1. Okay, remember. When we finish the
Interesting.
finals.
I will remember and go
Okay.
back to 3 of you. Again, thank you for coming here to CNN Philippines. We just had Coach Andrea Mazzon, Coach Vasilis Fragkias, and Coach Erturul Erdogan. And they're just some of the coaches who will take part in the World Hoops Clinic 2.0 this weekend.